So do me a favor and close your eyes. No, really, close your eyes. And then I'll lead you on a little story. So September 1st, 1995. Dropped the kids off at school. I'm a salon owner. I've got all that stuff in my head. I'm heading in. I run some errands. I get in. And there's a highway patrol car sitting in front of the salon, right? But there's other businesses there. But I think that would not be a way to start a day. And I get in. I walk in the door, and my nail tech Mary Ann says, "There's someone in the back to see you." And for me, I wanted to run. Oh my God, I wanted to run. But I have a teenage son, so I'm assuming it's my teenage son and he did something, because he's done something in the past. And the highway patrol in the back tells me that there has been an accident, and my husband was killed instantly because someone removed stop signs. This is not just my story. All of a sudden, everything became so real. I had owned my salon for 2.5 years. I had never really taken a dime. It was the mindset of we all reinvest, we all reinvest. You just keep working in it and it will make you money, right? It will make you money if you stay with it long enough. And all of a sudden, reality changed, right? So insurance was, you could open your eyes. Insurance was a conversation, but not a reality. So I am now a single mother. I have a house. I've got cars. I've got a business. I have got employees, and I'm clueless. Where do I go from here? I don't know what to do. I was back to work in 1 week, because that's what we do, right? But what do I do at this point? How do I raise my children? How do I keep my word to these women that were counting on me? I don't have the ability to fall apart, and I don't have a business that can run itself. What am I supposed to do, right? And most of us change in 2 places in our life. Do you know when those changes are? Crisis, and when? Total joy. When no one can even almost talk to you. Like when we opened our businesses, people talking to you about business, I'm sorry, it's gonna look like this, and it's gonna have this furniture, and it's gonna be amazing. There's where we're doing the things. And then in crisis. And I went to a course, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know how to raise my children, I don't know how to pay my bills, because Scott's money is gone, right? So I see an ad, and there's this event in Florida for salon owners, and it's business only, and I'm like, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go, right? So I buy a ticket, and I have no money. Can I tell you again? All my money was being in the salon. I now have all this stuff going on, but I'm gonna learn how to do this quickly. So I go to this event, and I go into this class, and this lady's in there, and she's talking to me. There's like 85 people in the room, and I know she's looking at me, and it's her and I, and she knows my story, and she's telling my story, and I opened a salon, and I gave myself a job, and then I invited people into my nightmare, and I'm not sure where we're going, but they followed me anyway. It was beautiful. She's telling my story. And in the end, she said, take action. There's stuff outside. Go buy that stuff outside. I'm in. I bought the everything package. I bought it all. I bought every system and structure that they had. I can now run my business. I called my manager. I said, I've got it. We're saved. I'm on my way home. About a week after I got home, what do you think happened? Well, now I printed the handbook, handed it out. Everybody signed it. It wasn't our handbook, but it was their handbook. So I now have a handbook, because that's the rule, right? I mean, everybody's teaching us, you need a handbook, get one. You need a front desk manual, get one. Just print those things out. Buy it, print it, done. Next, check. And so I started having those things. But what I'm realizing is I'm back to 40 hours a week behind the chair. I am staying every Friday night till midnight to do payroll. Nothing is changing. So I called this company and I said, so that was great, that package thing. But I don't know that it was the answer. So here's what I need. Teach me to sell it, or teach me to run it. But I don't have a lot of time. So here's where I'm at, and I tell her my story. And she said, okay, so here's the deal. Here's what coaching costs, and we'll start, and you can sign this thing. And I'm like, oh, no, hold up, just a second. Did you not hear my story? Because I got a whole story back here that has no money. It has no money, it has people, it has children, it has debt, it has death. And she said, so what are you going to do then? I would swear, but there's video. I don't know what I'm going to do. And she said, so, and I'm thinking in my head, so what's the worst that can happen? If I go into debt, and because she said, you have a credit card, and I have a credit card. I've never used a credit card in business ever, not once. Not for one single thing ever had I used a credit card for. You have one, got one. You're supposed to have one. That's kind of the rule too, right? A handbook, front desk manual, a credit card. And I said, yes, I do. But I'm thinking in the back, okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm going down in flames anyway. So if this doesn't work, I'll throw the credit card into that thing, right? I'll just bankrupt the whole thing. Or it'll work. Or it could work. I signed it, faxed it. You guys probably don't know what a fax is, but at that point in time, we had faxes. Hate to give up how old I am or how old the story is, but I faxed it over. I told no one. And then I went over and told my girlfriend, here's what I did, right? And it was expensive. And she said, thank God. Now she owns a business. They do over $1 million a year selling ice cream cones. And she didn't know how to help me because our business is unique. And there's different things in it that people outside of our business can't necessarily help us with. So what happened is we threw a bomb in it and I started over. And I learned how to put systems in place and manage systems, not people. I managed systems. And in the end of this amazing journey, which didn't just help me run my business, have staff members that are still extremely successful, I was able to sell my business for a profit 2 years later. And the last thing my coach said is, you need to sell that thing and move here and become a coach. You can make a difference in the industry. I did not agree with that at all. However, I went out and visited twice before I bought into I could do this. And I'm a believer in the universe will give you what you're supposed to do and tell you what you're supposed to do. If you're listening, the universe will guide you. So I went home and I told some people I'm thinking about selling, and within, I don't know, and if any of you coaches or salon owners know, selling a salon is not an easy task. And most people don't get it done. I had a buyer within 2 to 3 weeks, and it was done within 60 days. I was moving to California from South Dakota to start this journey. And the journey, like my logo is a butterfly. Anybody know why? Transformation. Because I know that, and my daughter bought me this lotus flower, and we both wear them, because things that can start so hard and live so hard and grow only in the worst become the most beautiful things. And it's step by step. A caterpillar grows and grows until it spreads its wings. And what I knew and what I know is that each one of us has the ability to do it if we have somebody who's got our back. And it's just one step at a time. There's not a miraculous thing. Like that package that I bought, I refuse to sell that today. I have all that information. I refuse to sell it to you. I will not sell it to anyone. You can't buy it on my website today, because the truth is, what I know is that package can't help you. A piece of paper with information won't help you. The information that you got here this weekend is not the answer. The answer is, what do you need to help hold you, to have somebody have your back? And every time you want to push back, their staff is going to push back. They're not going to want change. Nobody wants change. You interview people who say, oh, I love change, I love systems. It's like, liar. No, you don't. Nobody does, right? But when you have people push back, you've got a coach standing behind you going, yes, you will. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And the more that I'm standing behind you, the more courage you have. And the more knowledge you have, because you're doing it by facts. Feelings are like gas, it comes and it goes. The numbers tell a story that holds truth, right? It holds truth. And you can tell me, no, really, I've been recommending retail. It's like, okay, but here's what the numbers say. So no matter what, you're not using the system, or the system's not working, let's do it again. Let's role play it again. And you have a basis of fact to do your business. We start with what you have, what's broken. We don't work on what is not broken. Like, we really do an analysis, we do 911, and then we work our way down to the things. But if you've got a handbook and you believe in your handbook and you know your handbook, and I do make sure you know your handbook, we don't work on your handbook. We work on the things that your business needs to help you grow as an owner. And what happened for me is not only did my business grow, but I as a human being grew. And I believe that as a human being I grew, and I've been able to have my children grow. They're better human beings. And what I think maybe what's been forgotten in our industry is it's a human industry. I am a data freak. Love it, love it, love it. Talk about the numbers all the time. I will hold you accountable to numbers. We track the numbers. You're putting numbers in all the time. Numbers, numbers, numbers. But your people aren't numbers. We are a human industry, and we have a rarity that we're still a human industry affecting each other. And you're affecting people's lives. Not just the stylist's life, but their children's life, their parents' lives, your clients' lives, your clients' children's lives. And every time we do that, I think we forget the power of who we are. And when we're organized, when our people are solid, and when your feet feel like they're grounded in the cement that is your business, you have power. So if nothing else, do not leave here thinking about what you think you need to do. Do what you need to do. Life changes instantly. Don't wait, don't think, don't have this voice in your head continually talking. If you know you need help, if you think you need help, get help. Do the answer, be in action. Action is the antidote to despair. I love you all. I'm so glad you're here. I'm proud of this industry. You're a powerful group of people. You make a difference in the world, not just in your business. You make a difference in the world. Own that, be powerful, walk straight up, and get the help you need, because this technical skill you learned is not the business skill you need. Get the business skill you need for that part. Be brilliant at your technical. Get the help you need for your business. Thank you.